Ever felt like your legs could use a little love, but standing exercises just aren't in the cards today? Well, you're in the right place. We're diving into a fantastic 10-15-minute seated leg strengthening routine that's perfect if you have mobility challenges or just want a low-impact way to work those muscles. This isn't just about easy exercises, though. We're going to hit all the major muscle groups in your legs, from the front to the back, your inner and outer thighs, even your calves, all while staying comfortably seated. And the best part? You can totally tailor this workout to fit your own fitness level. We'll show you how to get started slowly, building up gradually, and even using things you probably already have around the house, like a ball or a cushion, to make these exercises work even better for you. We'll cover everything from leg raises that target the muscles at the front of the legs to inner thigh squeezes using that ball or cushion you have. Remember, consistency is key, but so is listening to your body. So, if you're ready to give your legs some love without leaving your chair, stick around. We've got a complete seated leg strengthening routine that's just right for you. Let's get started. All right, let's jump right into it. Now, building on that accessibility point, you might be thinking, seated leg exercises? Can those really make a difference? And the answer is a resounding yes. Think about it. Even when seated, your leg muscles are still engaged. We're just strategically targeting them in a way that's gentle and effective. This is all about making fitness inclusive, and we believe that everyone, regardless of their mobility level, deserves to feel strong and empowered. It's not about doing the most intense workout. It's about finding sustainable ways to care for your body. So, how does this accessibility translate into real benefits? Well, for starters, reduced risk of falls, strengthening your leg muscles, even while seated, improves balance and stability, which is especially crucial for older adults or individuals with mobility challenges. Improved circulation. These exercises help pump blood back up to your heart, reducing swelling and discomfort in your lower extremities. Increased energy levels. Strengthening any muscle group contributes to overall energy and stamina. You might be surprised at how much more energy you have just by strengthening your legs, even in small increments. Pain management. Targeted exercises can alleviate pain associated with arthritis, knee problems, or other musculoskeletal conditions. Plus, the beauty of this routine is that it's completely adaptable to your individual needs and abilities. Feeling a little sore today? Take it easy. Want to increase the intensity? We'll show you how to do that safely and effectively. Remember, consistency is key. Even 10-15 minutes a day can make a world of difference. It really can make you feel amazing. And who doesn't want that? So, if you're ready to give your legs some love without leaving your chair, stick around. We've got a complete seated leg strengthening routine that's just right for you. It's all about empowerment and inclusivity. Folks, let's get started. Now, let's talk about the underlying science that makes this accessible approach so impactful. Often, people assume that to build strength, they need high-impact movements or heavy weights. While those methods certainly have their place, they're not always feasible or safe for everyone. Seated leg exercises, on the other hand, utilize what's called isometric and isotonic contractions. Isometric contractions involve engaging your muscles without actually moving your joints, like holding a leg extension at a certain point. Isotonic contractions involve moving your joints through a range of motion against resistance, like lifting your leg up and down. Both types of contractions are incredibly effective at building strength and endurance, and they're gentle on your joints, especially when seated. Think about it. You're focusing on controlled movements, rather than putting your body under a lot of stress, which means less risk of injury. But the real magic here is in the mind-muscle connection. By focusing on engaging your leg muscles during each exercise, you're not just building strength, you're also improving your body awareness and coordination. This is particularly beneficial for individuals who may have lost some of that connection due to inactivity or injury. So, as we go through each exercise, really focus on feeling those muscles working. Squeeze your quads, tighten your hamstrings, and engage your calves. The more you focus, the more effective the exercise will be. I can't tell you how many people have told me just how effective that mind-muscle connection can be. And while we're focused on seated exercises, that doesn't mean we can't incorporate some creativity. We'll be using everyday items like resistance bands if you have them, to add a little extra challenge. But if you don't have resistance bands, don't worry. You can still get a great workout using just your body weight. The point is to make this routine work for you. It is all about you. What modifications do you think you'll need to make to personalize this routine for yourself? Leave a comment down below. We'd love to hear from you. Now, speaking of making this routine work for you, let's dive a little deeper into how these seated exercises target specific muscle groups in your legs. Understanding which muscles are being worked can help you personalize your routine and make sure you're getting the most benefit from each movement. And it could help you decide what other exercises you might need to do to achieve an optimal workout. So, why focus on individual muscle groups? Well, it's like this. Think of your legs as a finely tuned engine. Each part, the front of the leg's quadriceps, the back hamstrings, the inner thighs adductors, outer thighs abductors, and calves plays a vital role in movement, stability, and overall lower body strength. By targeting these areas specifically, we can improve muscle strength and endurance. This also leads to better balance, reduced risk of injury, and even improved circulation, all while seated. How amazing is that? Let's break down the muscle groups we'll be focusing on. Front of the leg's quadriceps. These muscles are responsible for straightening your knee. Exercises like seated leg extensions directly target the quads, helping to improve leg strength and stability. Back of the leg's hamstrings. These muscles bend your knee and extend your hip. Seated hamstring curls, whether with resistance bands or body weight, engage the hamstrings, improving flexibility and power in the back of your legs. Inner thighs adductors. These muscles bring your legs together. Seated inner thigh squeezes, using a soft ball or pillow, work the adductors, contributing to better hip stability and balance. Outer thighs abductors. These muscles move your legs away from your body's midline. Seated outer thigh raises, with or without resistance bands, target the abductors, improving hip strength and reducing the risk of hip and knee pain. Calves, plantar flexion and stability is assisted by the calves. Calf raises improve lower leg endurance, contributing to better ankle stability. Now, you might be wondering, why is targeting each muscle group so important, especially when seated? It's a fantastic question. Even when seated, these muscles are constantly working to support your posture, maintain balance, and facilitate movement. Weakness in any of these muscle groups can lead to discomfort, instability, and even an increased risk of falls. By strengthening them through targeted exercises, we can improve your overall quality of life, allowing you to move with greater ease and confidence. Think of it like building a house. You wouldn't just focus on the walls, would you? You'd also need a strong foundation, sturdy beams, and a well-supported roof. Similarly, a well-rounded leg workout addresses all the key muscle groups, creating a balanced and resilient lower body. Do you see how important it is to have a balanced workout that engages the muscle groups? So, as we move through each exercise, pay attention to which muscle group you're engaging. Feel the burn, embrace the challenge, and know that you're actively working towards a stronger, healthier, and more balanced you. Remember those modifications that we discussed? Keep those in mind as well to better improve the activation of the muscle groups. What other exercises do you incorporate to better target these muscle groups? And speaking of progress, that perfectly segs into our core principle for today, gradual progression. You're absolutely right to be mindful of those muscle groups and modifications. But before you start adding in all sorts of advanced techniques you may have seen or heard about, let's really understand why this concept of gradual progression is so vital and how it'll be your best friend on this fitness journey. Now, why do we stress starting slow? It's not about limiting you. It's about protecting you. Think of your body as a finely tuned machine. You wouldn't rev a cold engine to its maximum right away, would you? No, you'd let it warm up gradually to prevent damage. Our bodies are the same. Jumping into intense workouts without proper preparation can lead to injuries like muscle strains, tendinitis, or even stress fractures. Trust me, being sidelined by an injury is not where you want to be, but it's more than just preventing injuries. Gradual progression allows your body to adapt. Muscles grow stronger, not during the workout itself, but during the recovery period afterward. That's why rest days are so crucial. They give your muscles time to rebuild and become more resilient. Skipping rest days is like trying to build a house on a weak foundation. It's only a matter of time before it crumbles. So, make sure you have those recovery days. It is an important aspect of the journey. To illustrate, imagine you're learning to play the guitar. You wouldn't start by trying to shred a complex solo, would you? You'd begin with basic chords, practice them until they feel comfortable, and then move on to more challenging techniques. It's the same with exercise. Start with bodyweight exercises, master the form, and then gradually add weight or resistance. Here's a simple way to think about gradual progression. Week 1-2. Focus on mastering the correct form for each exercise. Use light weight or just your body weight. Prioritize technique over intensity. Week 3-4. Gradually increase the weight or resistance. If you're doing body weight exercises, try adding more repetitions or sets. Week 5-6. Continue to increase the weight or resistance, but listen to your body. If you're feeling pain, back off and reassess your form. Always remember, rest days are non-negotiable. Schedule them into your routine and stick to them. Don't compare yourself to others. Everyone's fitness journey is unique. What works for one person may not work for another. Focus on your own progress and celebrate your accomplishments, no matter how small they may seem. It's not a race. It's a marathon, and gradual progression is your pacing strategy. By carefully increasing the intensity and frequency of your workouts, you'll avoid injury, build a solid foundation of strength, and achieve your fitness goals more sustainably. It's a marathon, not a sprint, so enjoy the journey. What's one small change you can make this week to incorporate gradual progression into your workout routine? So, you're thinking about that small change, right? That's fantastic. Building on that idea of gradual progression, let's dive deeper into how modification and adaptation, remember the thematic element, play a crucial role in not just starting, but sustaining your fitness journey. Think of it like this. Your body is incredibly smart, and it adapts to whatever you throw at it. The key is to keep challenging it in a way that's safe, effective, and dare I say, even a little bit fun. Now, we mentioned using household items like a ball or a cushion to modify exercises. Why do this? Well, it's all about meeting yourself where you are right now. Maybe you're just starting out, or perhaps you're recovering from a minor tweak. Using a cushion under your knees during push-ups can reduce the strain, allowing you to focus on proper form and build strength progressively. A ball can be used for balance exercises, making them more accessible and helping you improve stability. It's about making the exercise work for you, not the other way around. But what happens when those modifications start to feel, well, easy? That's where the adaptation part comes in. As you get stronger, you'll want to increase the intensity. This is where ankle weights or resistance bands become your best friends. Adding ankle weights to leg lifts or using resistance bands during squats increases the load, forcing your muscles to work harder and continue to grow stronger. Here's a quick breakdown. Ankle weights. great for adding resistance to leg exercises, helping to build strength in your glutes, quads, and hamstrings. Resistance bands, versatile tools that can be used for a wide range of exercises, targeting different muscle groups and providing varying levels of resistance. Think of it as a continuous cycle. Modify to make the exercise accessible, adapt to increase the challenge, and repeat. This prevents plateaus, keeps your workouts engaging, and minimizes the risk of injury. Remember, our bodies are incredibly adaptable, and by consistently introducing new challenges, we can unlock our full fitness potential. But it's crucial to listen to your body throughout this process. Pain is a signal, not a badge of honor. And speaking of listening to your body, are you properly warming up before your workouts and cooling down afterwards? These often overlooked steps are essential for preparing your muscles for activity and aiding in recovery, further reducing the risk of injury. So before you grab those ankle weights and start pumping iron, take a few minutes to stretch and get your blood flowing. What are some of your favorite warm-up exercises? So, as we wrap up, remember we've covered a full seated leg strengthening routine, perfect if standing exercises aren't your thing right now. We targeted all those key muscle groups: front, back, inner, and outer thighs, plus those calf muscles. And remember to start slow, listen to your body, and gradually increase the intensity. What warm-ups are you using? This seated routine is an awesome alternative to getting those legs stronger. If you found this video helpful and want to see more routines like this, make sure you subscribe to the channel for more workout ideas and health tips. Give this video a like, it helps us reach more people who could benefit from it. Share it with your friends and family who might find it useful. Leave a comment below telling us which exercise was your favorite, or if you have any questions. What warm-ups do you do? Keep those legs moving, even while seated. And remember, every little bit helps. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you in the next video.